According to information, the military equipment of Ukraine today has about 12,300 armored vehicles, of which about 2,550 include main battle tanks, light tanks, and tank destroyers. As we know, the most famous Ukrainian armored vehicle is the main battle tank T-64. To date, the country's flagship tank has 720 units. The T-64 is one of the Soviet tank designs that once entered serial production. Ukraine today has unloaded the vehicle as their main battle tank since the Russian invasion. Designed and manufactured by the Kharkiv locomotive plant. In the Soviet era, this T-64 had already begun to operate since the Cold War in 1966. Although it was old, the tank was still the mainstay of the Ukrainian forces in the face of the Russians. The T-64 is equipped with a contact, one-reactive visor covering very vulnerable areas of the tank. Improvements from previous models include an improved diesel engine and the replacement of loaders operated by troops with autonomous devices. The T-64 weighs 41 tons and has upgraded features such as explosive reactive armor, with a relatively small fit of 3 troops, commander, gunner, and driver. This legendary T-64 was one of the first tanks in the world to have an autoloader feature, and one of the first tanks with composite armor. According to a statement by the Ministry of Defense, Ukraine is increasing the capabilities of its flagship tanks to NATO standards. This situation is as petrifying Ukraine as its military can still survive. Due to limited budgets, for a while part of Ukraine's T-64 has been upgraded, equipped with night vision, thermal imaging cameras and observation instruments, as well as with NATO standard communication and navigation devices. Although most of the T-64 still uses old technology, this T-64 ability cannot be underestimated. Although an old armored vehicle, this battle tank managed to prove its prowess in the face of Russia. The 125mm smoothbore gun is now standard, but the T-64 was the first Soviet tank to receive it and could also fire At-8 Songster anti-tank guided missiles. The At-8 shell has one high-explosive anti-tank warhead, which can penetrate 600mm thick of steel armor and can attack enemy armored vehicles up to a range of 4 kilometers. The tank has been equipped with a third-generation surveillance and sighting unit, rubber armor, and anti-accumulation stern armor. This variant of the T-64 MBT is equipped with a new fuel system, a protected fuel tank. The T-64 has a new 12.7mm AA Lasket K2 machine gun, a new surveillance and sighting system, new lights and a communication and navigation system, with a maximum speed of 45 km per hour or 28 miles per hour, and has a cruising range of 600 km or 373 miles. The T-64 model is also equipped with a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun, a 12.7mm Nikotina Sokolova Volkova Tankovy machine gun, and 2 banks of 4 smoke grenade releasers. Most of the T-64 tanks are still equipped with a 5 TDF 700 horsepower engine and manual transmission. These tanks have a new fire control system and napalm defense. Smoke grenade launcher system, quick disconnection system for barrel and breech assemblies, side skirts and improved suspension travel. The 2A26M2 125mm smoothbore gun of the T-64 has a vision range of up to 4,000 meters using day vision, and 800 meters using night vision. The maximum effective range of rotation of the APF-SDST is 2,500 meters. TPD 43D sight for gunners with enlarged openings, bump stops for the 4th road wheel, and 81mm smoke grenade launchers mounted on both sides of the 2A26M2 125mm cannon. In order to incorporate additional firepower into the medium-sized tank package on this tank, an autoloader was designed into the turret, reducing the troops in the tank by as much as one person. From 4 troops to a total of only 3, one less body, plus a new, more compact engine design makes the profile of the T-64 relatively small. To achieve an adequate level of protection, a composite armored type is installed on T-64. This armor is basically a layer of glass-reinforced plastic sandwiched between 2 layers of ceramics. In the end, the T-64 layer was sandwiched between 2 strong armor layers, from the onslaught of the enemy, and lighter than that of one armor that was equally thick and much lighter. The T-64 remains a combat vehicle, which is indispensable in providing support for troops thanks to their superior firepower, mobility, and ability to operate in any terrain or weather conditions. T-64 is the main battle tank of the armored units of the Ukrainian army, which has proven itself perfectly in the confrontation with the aggressor in the face of Russia. The tank is designed to break through all kinds of fortified enemy positions, as well as for the military support of mechanized ground forces. The tank successfully overcomes firing points, armored vehicles and troops.